everybody! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am King Piggly, your host here on Gaming Imperfectly. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the most imperfect channel on YouTube. And I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're having a perfect day, not an imperfect day. But if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am King Piggly, and I hope you like what you see. And we're going to play some Mega Man, talk about a really fun movie I like, that I really enjoy. Now, we have to backtrack some. Remember, I beat these guys before, but we have to do it again because my PlayStation died, and I got a new PlayStation, and some of my save files just weren't saved. Let's just get into it here, guys. What are we going to do? Let's do Flashman. Why not? Let's just jump into it. Anyway, guys, how are you? I hope you guys are having a perfect day, not an imperfect day, but I'm doing great. I can't complain. I get to hang out with you guys, play some video games, play a little Mega Man. We're going to talk about a great movie, a fun movie today, guys, that I absolutely love. That King Piggly loves. Absolutely. It's a fun film, and it makes King Piggly laugh. It never fails to brighten my day, to make me feel happy when I'm feeling sad and blue. And that movie is Hot Rod with Andy Samberg. Andy Samberg, I think, is a pretty funny guy for the most part. Yes, there are times where he can be a little cheeseball and not so funny, but for the most part, I very much enjoy his films, this one particularly. It also, this actually has an all-star cast, which is quite surprising. Some of the people that are in this movie are absolutely shocking to me. Amongst the two most, obviously, that blow my mind are Sissy Spacek, who plays his mom in this, and his dad, which is Ian McShane, which I don't understand why these guys are in this movie, but hey, I'm glad that they are, because it's wonderful seeing such great A-listing actors and actresses just having fun and making a movie because they are enjoying themselves and just want to laugh. And that's what this movie is. It's laugh after laugh. It also stars Danny McBride and the absolutely fantastic Bill Hader. And it's about Rod Kimball and his brother Kevin. We don't know where they live. We don't really know the town. You know, it doesn't talk about any of that stuff. We don't even know what year it is in the movie. I assume that it's modern times. Oh, yeah, but the Rod and his brother are certainly stuck in the 80s. I mean, they are 100% 80s kids, and they seem to be stuck there. And the funniest thing about this is that Rod is obsessed with being a stuntman because he believes that his father was a stuntman for Evel Knievel and died doing stunts, and so Rod is a stuntman, you know? But he acts like he's 12, and you know, it's just the way this movie is set up, which makes it even funnier, you know, makes it fun. Oh my god, we're gonna die! I don't want to die! I don't want to! Man, no! You don't want to do this! Oh my god, he did want to do this! Oh my god, he's gonna kill me! I don't want to die! I don't want... I died. Well, whether you want to or not, sometimes death is inevitable. It's the course of life. Let's get back into it. So, yeah, you know, one of the first stunts you see Rod do in this movie is hardcore, and it, God, man, what is up with my controller? It makes me feel like I can't hit a damn thing. Quit jumping on me, you jerk! Yeah, you missed me. He's gonna kill me just by jumping. It's kind of crap. There we go. All right, made my tongue stick out. I'm trying the hardest. Anyway, this stunt is actually a real stunt man. He makes the jump. The ramp didn't collapse like it was supposed to. He was supposed to smack into the side of this, like, ice cream truck that was parked there, and he didn't. He goes over it. He ends up breaking his leg. If you slow that scene down, it is truly a painful stunt. That stunt man won, basically there's awards for stuntmen in movies. Most people don't know this. And he actually won the highest award that you can give to a stuntman for that film, for the year, like stunt of the year.
Oh, shit.
It's so brutal, but there are some amazing stunts in this film, and it's because it's about a stuntman, or a wannabe stuntman. Anyway, Rod and his brother Kevin, who is his team manager, Bill Hader, who's a friend, and Danny McBride, all walk around, talking about doing stunts and this, that, and the other. The setup is that Frank, who is Andy Samberg's stepfather, who is Rod Kimball's stepfather, him and Rod have this relationship where they're always physically fighting.
Play the victim and you will be the victim.
Very good, Frank. Very impressive. Ultimate punch!
I'm gonna knock that ridiculous mustache right off your face.
All great men have mustaches, Frank.
Yeah, but real men actually grow them, huh?
No, I have a hormone disorder!
You'll see, Frank. One day I'll punch you right in the face, and then you'll respect me.
I'll believe it when I see it, muchacho. Take out the trash.
Like fisticuffs. They beat the shit out of me. Well, I would say that Ian McShane beats the shit out of Andy Samberg. And, it's all because Rod believes that to earn Frank's respect, he has to fight him. He has to beat him in a fight, which he never can do. Well, then Frank has a heart attack, has a heart condition, I should say. And, he's dying. So, of course, Rod takes it upon himself to raise money for Frank's heart surgeries so he won't die, so he can then fight him and beat him up. Because, he tries to fight him, in the movie, he was like, come on, old man. He's like, no, beating me now won't mean much anything. I'm dead, man. It's just so funny. It's not the most well-received movie, and it is certainly not a good movie, guys. All right, don't get me wrong. When I say it's a funny film, or that King Pigley likes this movie, by no means. It's like somebody saying they, like, I don't know, some really bad movie. I like this movie because it's my guilty pleasure film. It's hilarious in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it's not very good. It's actually a really lowbrow humor. There's a lot of toilet humor and stuff like that. But it's hilarious. There's so many funny parts in this film that just get me cracking up. It also has Isla Fisher in it, the chick from Wedding Crashers. And, I've always thought that she was pretty cute, and she's a great actress. She's very funny. And in this, she's also very funny. She plays Denise, who Rod has a crush on. And, they hint around at the fact that, she lived next door to Rod as a child, and now she's grown up and has moved away. But she's back for the summer or something like that. I don't know. But she's dating the guy who does the voice, William Arnett, who does the voice for Batman in the Lego movies. He's been in lots of other things. He's hilarious, And I mean, if you've watched the Lego movies 1 and 2, oh my God. I cannot believe I did that. If you watch the Lego movies 1 and 2, you know that he's a funny guy, William Arnett. But he plays Denise's boyfriend, Jonathan, who's just a real jerk. And it's funny because it's almost like classic 80s villain jerk, like in Caddyshack or something. Really, really funny, guys, and I don't know where to go. There's montages, there's like a tribute to Footloose that ends with Andy Samberg rolling down this hill forever. Like this fall, this stuntman takes, it's not, of course it's broken up. It's not one continuous shot of this guy falling. But again, you can tell that the guy's on wires and stuff like that. like that. But for the most part, it's just hilarious, you know, and what an incredible stunt. I mean, again, the stuntmen in this movie really worked their asses off, man. I mean, holy smokes. But that scene, it's almost unexpected because before he falls down this hill, you know, he goes to the top of this mountain, he's drinking a beer, just like Footloose, smoking a cigarette, you know, and he throws it all down and he starts dancing, you know, to 80s music, it's the exact same music, funny enough, that Kevin Bacon was dancing to in Footloose. So it's really, really funny, you know. It's just one of those scenes that just has me laughing every time I see it. Damn it, I'm gonna die, I don't want to die, I want to... God, we were so close. So close. But it just... And then he trips. He's like, oh shit! And he falls down this hill right in the middle of this dance montage. And it is hilarious. It's hilarious. Alright, we drove first blood here. We gotta get him. We're gonna get him. We're gonna do it. You're not stronger than me. I'm Mega Man. You're a dickhead. Oh, you're Metal Man. Yeah, it's funny that, you know, all in all, as the games progress, these Mega Man games progress. And if you don't know this, you know, by the way, spoiler alert, guys, I don't want to ruin these games for you. If you haven't ever played the Mega Man series, there's like 10 or 12 of them now, and there's lots of them. But it turns out that for like the first half of the series, Mega Man's killing all these dudes trying to catch Dr. Willy, and it's Dr. Willy that's the good guy, Dr. Light that's the bad guy, and Mega Man's just like wasting all these innocent dudes. Pretty hilarious. But we did it! Yeah, take that, Metal Man, in your face. King Piggly's a master. Alright, let's do Crash Man while we finish up this review. Or, you know, I don't think I'm going to continue to call my movie reviews. I'm not reviewing these movies. I just like chatting about them. You know, I mean, maybe I should just call them movie chats. Oh, these guys suck. Yeah, so, Frank is going to die of a heart attack. And so to stop him from dying of a heart attack, Rod puts on all these stunts to raise money for Frank's surgery. But it doesn't always go as planned, like most things in life, and Rod ends up getting upset with his brother Kevin, and there's kind of a falling out in the group, and it's really fun. It's like I said, classic 80 movie setup, which, you know, movies in the 80s were notoriously bad, guys. I don't know if you guys know much about 80s. Ah, damn it. I don't know if you guys know much about 80s cinema, but there's a lot of bad movies that come out of the 80s. And I'm cool with that, because I am a product of the 80s, you know. I was born in the 70s, I'm a product of the 80s, I'm an 80s child, no doubt, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. King Piggly loves the 80s. But by God, it was some horrible movies. And I like that this movie, you know, that Hot Rod makes fun of them. And there's even a musical montage, you know, which 80s films were just classic over. I mean, you almost couldn't make it through an 80s film without having a montage of some kind, you know. Watch Karate Kid, Goonies. With Goonies, it was a Cyndi Lauper, you know. It was, it's just the way it goes. Anyway, Hot Rod, guys, great film. I love it. And like I said, it always brings a smile to my face. Needless to say, after raising all this money and him and his brother having a falling out, you know, Rod and his brother Kevin having this falling out. Oh, damn it. No! Stay away from me! I'm not friends with you. Rod gets back together with his friends and everything else. Denise breaks up with her boyfriend and is in love with Rod. And he's going to do this jump at 15 buses, which is one more than Evel Knievel did. If you guys don't know who Evel Knievel is, he was a stuntman that jumped things on motorcycle. And he was a tough dude. I mean, that guy made some serious jumps. In a day and age where safety was not what it is today, this guy made some incredible jumps on motorcycles that, technically speaking, shouldn't have been able to do what they did. How he managed to do what he did is beyond me, guys, but he certainly did. And to his detriment, because Evel Knievel was hurt a lot. Anyway, Rod's going to jump one more bus than Evel Knievel's record, which was, which was 14 buses. Of course, he has no training. You know, Rod, let's not forget, Rod is not a real stuntman. In this movie, he's not a real stuntman. I guess he is. I mean, if you believe you are, then, you know, if you have no formal training and you're, you know, jumping things successfully, I guess you are a stuntman. I don't know. Look however you want. I look at him as Rod was a stuntman, and by the end of it, he certainly was a real stuntman. But anyway, oh damn, it's a dead end. Jump, run, Mega Man. We gotta go all the way back down. Oh, well, I should have just fell. He would have helped me. There! I didn't know I could even jump across that. That's pretty crazy. Incredible. So, Rod goes, he gets the money, he goes to jump. There's a hilarious scene where the money for his jump has been provided by an AM radio station, and there's just a really awkward, weird scene. You know, at the end, it goes straight cheeseball because he's successful in his endeavors. He jumps the buses, but when he does so, what's funny, they go full cheeseball because they're like, it's Ebenezer Scrooge. I mean, it's just so weird. Oh, you guys suck so bad. We have one man left, and I was hoping that one of these guys might drop us a health, but I think all they're going to really actually do is kill me in horrible ways. We're not even going to make it in there to this guy. We're going to so die here. But that's the end of my review anyway, guys. I love this film. If you've not seen Hot Rod, go check it out. I'm going to go ahead and rate Hot Rod as we fight Crash Man one time here. That was quick. There you go, guys. When we come back, we'll fight him. We'll beat him next time. I'm going to rate Hot Rod three crowns, guys. It's a terrible movie, really, but it's fun. It makes me laugh. I enjoy it. It's not a good movie. It's a bad movie that happens to be really funny. And I'm going to give it 3 crowns. If you haven't seen Hot Rod, check it out. But if you had seen Hot Rod, leave in the comment section what you think about it, because I love to hear about it. Speaking of which, let's read some comments. All right. The first comment comes from Silver Stream. Silver Stream says, big Star Wars fan here. Awesome video, mate. Subbed. Well, thank you. Welcome to the channel, Silver Stream, man. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. And I hope I can keep making videos that you like and enjoy, man. Next comment comes from Lazy420 Mobile Gaming. Lazy420 Mobile Gaming says, love this game, bro. Awesome intro, dude. Great personality. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. And I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad you're doing your thing. But thank you so much for the comment. Taking the time to watch and leave that comment. So important to King Pigley. And speaking of which, guys, if you guys haven't done it yet, subscribe. If you're new to the channel particularly, go ahead and click that subscribe button. But everybody needs to be hitting that bell so you get the notifications. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It helps King Pigley out so much. But that's it for King Pigley today, guys. I am out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video.